The GOAT playing right now, trying to sell him.
First carry for Peyton Barber. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16.
Oh, you already know
first
that.
down, Tampa Bay. On 1st and 10, Winston.
Man, you crazy as fuck. That's Peter, nigga. Oh!
He's got it. Hit the 15. It's a big play. Winston to Evans. 43 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know
that everybody threw a bomb up
there.
there.
Pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Barber on 1st and 10. Hey, he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Man, all them bitches hit.
Winston gives to Barber. And this play gets blown up.
He has Florida State too.
Back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Man, let me tell you the pick he had Florida State.
Those extra tight ends,
he had
able to secure their blocks,
FAMU.
and that one ended up going backwards.
Yeah. They got Texas Southern and
now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Working out of the gun, Winston.
And then he smashing shit.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Chris Wormley in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down. Gay's kick is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Hey, that shit just started popping up.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He finds an opening past the 40. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
You say you'll cover that, bitch,
Jackson, 75 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
You gonna bet?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Gonna get 3 apiece.
Makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker
I'm scoring 7.
Away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You gonna fuck around and get a stop? That's the one you told me about.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
I got the app that it shows you off rip, like it's ahead.
But they'll take it.
Florida State winning by 10.
Come on, man, with that dunk shit.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 30.
Florida State winning by 10.
I don't like that shit, though.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, 75 yards. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
I told you again the lad.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Yeah.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And coming off a one-play drive, it was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination.
Come on.
They weren't ready to go.
I am.
Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Big hold to the 30. He's at the 50.
You don't know enough, get you dumb.
30, 20. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 82 yards. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
35 seconds left.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we usually think about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Winston. That's complete to his receiver.
Oh, my God.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there. It's Winston.
Ah, good shit.
He's got one. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucks have a first down.
Oh, they went by 3.
And this should be the final
Oh, Dallas Maverick.
Oh,
man.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Yeah, I did.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now a first down carry by Jones. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They go back to the ground. This time Barber. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Coming to you. Watch the safety creep.
Yo.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
You ain't even win that 50-50 shit all game, nigga.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What I was finna say though, yeah, Kansas got to tighten up, man. That's my favorite.
Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Milwaukee goofing.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They're losing now.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
What's going on, man?
Lamar Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Come on, Mavs.
Yeah, them boys in their ass.
I want to see that. Look at Phoenix. With 11 and a half.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucks have a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Running right, Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Give them the 3rd down conversion.
I can got him that spread already, but you don't.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Logan. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time.
You trying to bait me up like that?
3rd down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, Logan. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down. For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's get off the field. Check. Yeah, flip. Check 99. No.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go, Pete. Hey, 5 on 50. 5 on 50. Let him go.
They'll try the right side with Jones. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Ready? Back 25 behind. He can't, man. He's not going to get me. Whip. Watch the whip. 48. Green, come see. Turn. Even. Slip. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. The gain knocks this one through. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. This time, Jackson will throw it. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple. On second down, Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to
Mike Evans. He's going to go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I bullshit it.
Mike Evans.
I bullshit
64
that.
yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
Oh, Milwaukee let these boys tired,
off air during halftime. Could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way.
Yeah, I took them boys at the half, too, but I took them boys at the game and another team.
What's happening?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a
All my
touchback.
ducks in the pond. All my ducks in the same pond, look.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Who you
They
playing,
wanted to
Rod?
extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed in the half.
You open, man.
Now,
Too much
what are
stick.
the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same.
Too much stick. Too much stick.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 75.
LJ got 400 yards, y'all. Rushing.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is
Rushing.
up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They'll go again to Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
He's got a first down and more past the 30. Finally down at the 36-yard line.
LJ got 9 rushes from 421 yards.
The keeper using his legs to hurt. First down. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 36 yards. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. On first down, it's Jones. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Winston. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans.
God
Evans
damn.
holds it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver.
Hey, don't be confused, man. What you doing? Don't do that, though.
On a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
I'm finna punish you now because you disrespecting me, bitchy dumb.
When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position
I dropped on you?
To that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
26.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter. As
I'm trying to get them all over 500 yards, man.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Watch twist.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34.
I need 30 more yards with Lamar,
9 yards
man.
to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I have 500 yards rushing.
When the quarterback gets involved in the running game, you don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him now?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Check three.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. He's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Earl Thomas in on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler Marcus Peters. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Eagles.
That's right. His name against with the Eagles.
I need 9 more yards.
That's correct. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. He'll have a first down past the 40. Cut back to the left.
Let's go, man.
Cuts it back to taking it right down Broadway.
I should have heard it, bro.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 74 yards. As the Ravens push
And I'm going to go for the 2.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Oh, here we go. Oh, set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times.
I got 580 yards, dog.
4 interceptions or more in a game. And most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Yo. Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up?
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
But can you hit me?
2nd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, I can hear you.
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He may try and run for this. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this.
Yeah, we're going to keep it between us, man.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This is caught. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah, a couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. One last shot now for Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
57-26. I gotta show y'all Lamar Jackson's stat line over there. God damn.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gault. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson, 24 attempts, 611 yards. The man averaged 25 yards per carry with 7 touchdowns. What you doing? God dang.
Y'all boy play. I want to watch that. Run it, Mill.
Oh, that's a dog. Delivery fee? Damn, can I say something like? Did it not pop up? It should pop up. What do you?
No.
Can I do a medium, half pepperoni, half cheese pizza? No, I'm gonna do an order of like 5 barbecue. Yeah. 858. Yeah, 858. Man, it's coming right now, dog. We just need Philly, huh? Nah, the hockey team, they only won by 1. That's what over. For Orlando, what's the name? Boston? I mean, Brooklyn gonna lose either way. I know. And both of them was up by the same amount of points. They were like 20 points in the third quarter. But it's crazy. I want to take Orlando with the point too, but this ticket right here should smack, dude. We got Kansas up 30-19. We need number -8.5. And we need Philly to come in. Philly Dustin come in. Philly keep it out close. We're down by 5.
Hey, my offensive coordinator, the head coach at FAMU.
Milwaukee let them boys come back tied up. Like, what the fuck you doing tonight?
Yeah, he my uncle, bitch. He like an uncle to me. That Diego. Yeah, he like an uncle to me, bitch. He was there when I had my hip replacement and everything. He let me sleep at his house. He changing that program around.
Come on, Cam. You watching that game?
I had them on my bookie that FAMU was gonna win this year. Yeah, they're supposed to beat them boys. I had them bitches on my bookie, dude. Yeah. He running the ball with Lamar. Bitch, you dumb. You gonna run the ball with Lamar?
Yeah, hockey folded, but Brooklyn folded.
You gonna make him fumble?
Either way, it was gonna be dead. Like, them boys shit him. Them boys were up high. Like, let me see what they did in the fourth quarter. Take a shot.
No, I can't see myself losing right now.
Boys. What's up? They let them score 40 in the third, so they 33, then 34 to 8.
Did you run commit? No, not the up the middle. You had to pick a direction. Yeah, you ain't try everything.
Nasty ass fucking food they for the nigga.
How will you know?
Huh? What is that? Movie? Yeah. Oh, a movie. You wanna watch it? That's like, I mean, that's like, first, you know, mocktail too? No. Spring something?
Yo, that's LA?
Huh?
You know that play NCAA?
Sound like it ain't a little music. Some really good shit. We got 8. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all, bro.
This second half.
Nah, we got 8.
It's on the second half.
What's that?
Okay.
We're going like 8.5, bro.
How much time left?
Then it got some boys like 8, but I think it's some 3 days. We got 8, we need 8.5, bro. Like, can you watch the game? Can you put the game in? We up 9.
Yo, you won 1 ticket.
1 minute left, bro. I need to sweat on that one real quick. I'm trying to watch that.
Oh, okay. Still win by 19. Yo, I love Mississippi Valley. Nah, Holy Cross is the lock.
Yeah, 10.
Let's go, man. Tighten up. You go at 12.
I don't care what the point spread is, baby.
Trying to get there. You know, like a police, you get that done. That'd be sweet. Let's go. Let's go.
Hold up. Damn, dog. He had made a shot, but I don't know if the clock went off. I don't think he got it off. 35. I don't think he got it off. We got to score right here, cuz. We score right here, we straight. Our time to score live. There's a 6-second difference, 36 seconds left. We up 35-25. Yeah, we got the ball. If we draw some shit up right here, let's go and draw at 12. We straight.
That's what I said. We got to go to 12.
So we're making this drop. We good and all that. Let us.
Let's go.
The hard shot. Ah, boy, let's go, baby. We missing 3. Well, they hit that hard and bounce, trying to rebound that hole. Still our ball now. 4 seconds left.
Let's go.
Say, I don't know what's wrong. Whoa, clean. Get in there, clean. We got it in clean. We got a shot off. Oh man, boy, they trying to shoot they blocked our shot and trying to shoot a half-court shot. We won that one. Whew. Waiting on shit. I mean, that's the left. It's 44-46 over there. Doing the sun, them boys is 46-44. They gotta just keep that whole close, man. Yeah, like, it's second half, it's 46-44, so probably like 11, we'll probably know by 11. Well, I'd be good. Or around that time too, that'd be a good way to come out. Yes, sir.
Let's go, Kansas.
And they covered that whole run. Damn, God, we were at Colorado, we were at Orlando, Colorado.
Let's go.
We're on team now, man.
Come on, get on that ice.
What do I do, man? What do I do? Shot. Trying to get on?
If you got time. Go make a play.
Huh?
If you got time.
Hey, Jay. Hey, hold on real quick, Jay.
Yeah, I got a couple games in. Two. God. Hey, Drew. Hey, bitch, you dumb. Bitch, you dumb.
You on, ho?
Yeah. Hey, bitch, you dumb.
I don't really give a fuck.
God, that boy hit me. That's a shot right there. Why the police? Hey, bitch, you dumb. Damn, that boy must be beautiful me. Damn, that boy.